both I can receive it, but I prefer use Professor Tong because I dedicate this inbox just receive the student from CalMat. So I prefer use this one. Any other questions? Any other? For the textbook, I think it's very, very low cost, okay? I know for today, it's very, very expensive by the current copy. This 6th edition is one step down. So we don't lose too much information there. Yes?
So you said the final project due when? Is
I think
August
class
11?
15, so I believe this August 26th, I believe.
25th.
Okay,
26th, Sunday, 6 p.m.
Thank you.
Your new class starting from the second week of September. So don't delay too much, otherwise you will get too closer to your new semester. And for next semester, I'm going to teach business law. It's another very, very interesting topic. So any questions so far? Any? Okay, let's set out the goal. Okay, let's set out the scope of this class. Okay, before we go further, let's see what are we gonna learn from this class. And by the end of this semester, August 11th, when we finish everything, hopefully we can reach our goal. Hopefully we can completely cover our topic here. All right. So again, for those of you who just came in late, I want to say, for my class, I don't want to stress too much theory. There's no reason for you to come here just to learn the theory, and we want to learn something you can really use, okay, in your business. Hopefully, okay. So let's read this. Let's read this article. It's very interesting. So what's accounting? How many of you ever learned accounting before? Ever? Either from high school, from college, from your bachelor degree. How many of you ever learned accounting ever? So I have 1 people, right? 2, 3. Okay. At least we have some basic idea about the accounting. But here is kind of the very funny thing. Anybody know what's a GAAP? GAAP? It's not GAP, okay? GAAP. GAAP. General Accounting Acceptable Something Principle. We're gonna see it, okay? So let me put this way, okay? The reason why business people need to learn accounting, probably there are 2 major reasons, probably 3, okay? But at least 2 major reasons. One is for your tax return, right? So even apply to your individual, even apply to your personal life. You may use this knowledge applied to your personal matters. So one of the reasons for people would like to learn accounting, number 1 reason probably is for your tax. Number two, not every company is required by the government to follow a GAAP. By the way, GAAP is the guidance for the accounting, okay, for the accounting principle. However, if you are running the small business, nobody really cares. Because once in a while, people come to approach me and ask me, Professor Tong, can you recommend any accounting software? All right? And there's no requirement, to be honest with you. If you really want to use Excel, it's okay. Even though Excel is not designed for the accounting purposes. But for your small business, you use Excel, nobody cares. And the reason why for some company they need to follow a GAAP, do you know the reason why? What kind of company they do need to follow a GAAP? Anybody know? Public. So the number 2 reason for accounting is to satisfy SEC, Security Exchange Committee. If your business is a public company, your company stock is trading on the market openly, then your company is required to submit quarterly report. Of course, that is not the main purpose of this class. If you work as very advanced accounting position, you need to learn more knowledge beyond this class. Alright? So number one reason, probably for everybody, you need accounting for your tax return. Number two, if your company is public company, for SEC. And the final one, probably the number three, for the manager. If you are the manager, you are the owner of the business, you want to see if your company is in the right track. When I say right track, mean whether or not your company making profit or not. Okay? Because the purpose for every business is to find out the maximum profit from a business. So as a manager, as an owner, you want to see whether or not your company is in the right track, whether or not your company is making profit. All right. So let's see what is the purpose of the GAAP, or what